Sure.
So we were discussing about your English journey, how you have improved in like 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So are you into reading these days? Because most of the people, they always suggest like we should always start reading like if we want to become very proficient in English. So like what is your takeaway?
Yes. Yeah, reading is also an important part for learning English. And I used to read like children story books, okay. Uh, Last
Children story.
like I think 6 months before, okay, I used to read children's story books. But nowadays I didn't
Okay.
I like not reading any kinds of book just because of my exams, okay. But after few days, like 15 or 20 days, yeah, I will definitely start reading books because it will also help you to correct your grammatical mistakes and correct your sentence, and it will help you to grab advanced words, okay, and advanced sentences, I can say. So yeah, reading also
Hmm.
important for me.
Okay,
What
yes,
about you? What
definitely.
do you think about this reading?
Yes, I also agree. I also agree with your point.
Mhm.
Like reading is very important, and to be honest, earlier I used to read, but these days I'm not getting enough time to read to improve
Okay.
my
Yes. Yes.
communication skills. Just I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing my work and office work. That's it. And now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling exhausted. So yeah, that's the reason I'm not getting enough time. But
Okay.
now
So.
this time, just I'm trying to do a normal conversation with ChatGPT. So like sometimes
Mhm.
I just choose a normal topic and I do a normal conversation for 10 minutes and 15 minutes so that yeah, we the rhythm should be consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, so you mentioned that you like you are doing engineering job, like IT sector, right?
Yes, yes, yes. So,
So what made you to like become a engineer? Okay. So
uh, yes. To be honest, bro, I think it's my childhood dream to become engineer. So that's the
okay,
reason
okay, okay.
I, yeah, chosen BTech to like. But I was, like I kind of always curious about the technology, like how exactly things work and why. In terms of everything, like in technology, like whenever we scroll our phone, so I was always curious to know about the things that is happening in background. So now
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that thing. So I feel very satisfied. I think we always do the work that make us very like satisfied, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
like we all are doing our working almost 9 to 10 hours, and if you are doing the work that you don't like, then I don't think like that is making any sense for us. So
Mm-hmm.
that is important.
Okay, I have seen lots of videos. Okay, it's about English and some of other countries, USA, UK. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
some of YouTubers go there and getting some interviews. Okay, taking some interviews from answer to people. Okay, and that time some of Indian men. Okay, I have seen those videos. Okay, that time this says that I work for Google, I work for Amazon. Okay, so and
Mm-hmm.
I work for engineering sector. So I have seen lots
Yes.
of Indian people who are from like IT sector and who are from engineering
Mm.
background. So
Yes.
I'm very curious to know about that. Okay, how Indians are all so curious about IT sector and engineering. So could you please tell me something
Okay.
this
Mm.
particular topic? And one more thing is some of your district. I have seen that. Okay, it's literally they are from IT sector and engineering sector. So what is that? Okay, I would love to know something
Mm.
about that. Why the specific people
Okay.
wants to have this sector?
Yes, no, no. I'm telling you the first reason of the what that you mentioned about Google, Amazon. So every engineer, I'm telling you, 99% engineer always have the dream to work at Google and Amazon. So the competition is very high in IT sector because they pay very well, right? The culture is amazing, the people is amazing there, because when we meet with the multi-talented people, then definitely we get to learn a lot of things. Because if a guy is working in Google, definitely that guy must have good knowledge about each and everything. Then only the guy got hired, right? And
Yes, of
talking
course.
about the Indians people, so yeah, we all first, because the first motivation is money, always money, because they know like if they are working 10 hours, 12 hours, so first priority definitely would be money. Because like when once you get the money, then you start spending on yourself, your personality, your health, on your expenses, family responsibility. There are multiple factors, right? And specifically when you come from very middle class family, right? So you can say everyone just wants to go in Google and Amazon is very simple, because we want money. And the second thing is the, as I already mentioned, culture and the learning. Learning is very important there, because in Amazon and Google you will see even a small code is creating impact on millions of users, because they have millions of users. So that is important. So some people always love to, like, they want to contribute on millions of users, so that's the reason they always love to work there. So yeah, these are the 2 to 3 factors.
Okay, so have you seen in this video? Okay, so who are from India? He's also CEO of Google. Have you ever seen his video?
CEO.
Google,
Yes, yes, I
yes.
have seen.
Shundar,
Yes, CEO.
I
Sundar
don't,
Pichai.
Shundar
Yes,
Pichai. Yes,
Sundar
yes, yes.
Pichai. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I watch his videos. Okay, his like videos is very inspiring, I can say. Hmm.
Yes, definitely. That guy is, you can say, is very inspiring for everyone, because
Hmm,
the
hmm,
way he built up Google is very inspiring. We
hmm.
always learn something from that.
Okay, so yeah. So what do you think about his English? Okay, sometimes I feel that he is not from the native places, or he is not from India. Okay, because his English is some of mixtures, I can say. Okay, so what do you think about that? Like fluency must need, or like pronunciation, or like what is this called? What is pronunciation and his fluency and accent? Okay. So what do you think?
Hmm.
What is important?
And according to me, if you are a beginner, fluency is not important.
Mm-hmm.
Right. First, if I am able to express myself, like whatever I'm trying to speak, whatever I want to like deliver to you, that's
Mm-hmm.
completely fine. Because fluency comes with practice. We cannot say like we can become very fluent within 1 month, 2 months. It takes time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fluency comes with practice. And talking about the pronunciation, again, pronunciation also comes with practice. The more we practice, the better we become. Okay. And the third thing you mentioned is what? Accent, right?
Accent.
So accent. So I believe that it's completely depends on people to people. You can say it's subjective. Like if we are living in a very good environment, then we
Mm-hmm.
by default learn the accent, right? But if you
Mm-hmm.
are not like living in that environment, then you have two options: either create that environment by yourself to
Mm-hmm.
learn different kind of accent from social media, or either the get the accent from your environment, like whatever kind of environment you are living in. So it's
Mm-hmm.
completely depends on you. But
Mm-hmm.
I always suggest to beginner, like just start this speaking. When we start this speaking, then like we always have a kind of fear. And specifically I'm talking about Indian people. They always scared about speaking English in front of camera, in front of people. So yeah, I always suggest them start speaking. After that, you will see, because see, in initial stage we all make mistake, and even sometimes I also make mistake even after becoming an engineer. So I think that's very normal. We cannot become an
Mm-hmm.
expert in
Yeah.
English, because this is not our native language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and make mistakes is a natural things, I can say, as a human being, because there is no man above their mistakes. Okay. And one more thing
Who
I
does
have
not make any
yeah
mistake.
noticed, one thing which is like, have you ever like, do you follow Priyanka Chopra's conversation, English conversation?
Yeah,
Priyanka
earlier
Chopra.
I used to follow. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Priyanka Chopra. I used to
Yes,
follow
I,
her
he
conversation.
has, she has a lot of opportunities. Okay. So if she wants to, if she wants to speak as like as a native speaker, then she speaks, I can say. But
Hmm.
her accent is Indian accent, I can say. She never
Hmm.
tried
Yes,
to
you can.
speak like a native speaker, I can say. So I think it's motivated me also that if she's an eloquent speaker, there is no doubt in
Hmm.
that, I can say. Okay,
Yes.
every people all over the world also follow her, I can say. Okay, but she
Hmm.
didn't
Yes,
try to
definitely.
be like a native speaker for their
Hmm.
fluency, for their accent. Okay. So yeah, it's motivated me too also. Okay. There is no need to be like a native speaker. Okay. Because it's not your mother tongue or it's not your native language.
Yes,
It's a second
definitely.
language. Okay. Whatever accent you have, you should move forward.
Hmm.
Okay. But
Yes.
sometimes I see some of videos, okay, they just try to be a native speaker. But after 2, 3 months or 4 months, they quit their journey, I can say.
Hmm.
Because some of
Hmm.
people like comments, bad comments. For their bad comments, they get demotivated, I can say. Okay.
Demotivated.
Whenever
Yes.
some people comments on your videos, it's a bad comments, then you definitely get demotivated, I can say.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
isn't it? Okay, that's time you
Hmm. That's another.
it's refuse your energy. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yes, it's
Okay.
refused. And just they're trying to pull your leg. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hmm. So, okay. So I think we have done enough conversation. Yeah. So do you
Mm-hmm.
have any question now?
Uh, no, I don't have any question, but I love to know one more thing, which is like I want to know about your English journey because it's a
Hmm.
natural question. Okay, every YouTubers okay wants to
Hmm.
know
Yes,
their
definitely.
each other's English communication journey because like I follow some of strategy. Okay, that is how I can trying to improve myself. But you have maybe you have some others strategy. Okay, so if I know that, then I will implement myself also. So yeah, I love to know that.
Hmm. Okay. So yeah, actually, my journey was started, you can say 2 years ago, and
Okay,
now still
two
it's
years.
going on. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 2 years ago. But you
Mm-hmm.
can say I was not very consistent guy in communication, like learning like English, improving myself, reading books, or like improving grammar. I'm telling you, I have never learned a single rule of grammar in my life. Still,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
yes, whatever English I'm speaking, it's you can say just through the practice. I did practice in past, and yeah, I'm just speaking normally. And talking about my English journey, so mostly I'm also a guy who focused more on listening, watching podcast, and trying to speak. Just
Mm-hmm.
three things I mostly do because I don't think like I have enough time for the writing because due
Mm-hmm.
to the you can say the lack of timing. Mostly I don't prefer to do writing these days. And you can say apart from this, this is the journey of 1 year back. But for you can say after 1 year, now I'm not getting enough time to practice English. So that's the reason I have started this channel so that I can interact with different people and so that I can feel very stimulated to learn English. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the reason I started. But these days, you can say I'm not very consistent. I'm just trying to practice 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So that's what I'm doing. Even I'm not doing
Mm-hmm.
listening as well these days. Or last 1 week, I'm not doing. So
Mm-hmm.
you can say these
Yeah,
days I
because
am
it's
inconsistent.
yeah, it's really difficult to manage like two things at a time, okay? Because you are doing your job and you don't have enough time to practice English or you don't have enough time to practice with co-learners because of we
Hmm.
like as you mentioned that okay, I am free to 7 p.m. to 9 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
but at that time
Yes.
I am not free, so that is how we couldn't
Hmm.
connect with co-learners that much. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, sometimes it happened also.
Yes.
Mhm.
Hmm. Yes. That's very important. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. 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 So first of all, thank you so much, Karikul, for accepting my request. And I
Yeah.
think it was a
Yeah.
really great conversation with you. And
Same to
yeah,
you.
definitely it was very insightful.
Hmm. Yeah, I have given you my WhatsApp number on your email. Okay. If you can message me on WhatsApp, then we will connect anytime.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, definitely.
It's
Definitely I
not
will do it.
only for
Okay.
video calls, okay? Sometimes we can call, we can connect with through audio call, okay? That's also help
Audio
us
call,
to.
yes, that would,
Mm-hmm.
yes, definitely that would help us. And mostly I'm telling you, I most of the times I always available after you can say a 9 p.m. So we
Mm-hmm.
can do a practice of 30 minutes of around 10 p.m., 9:30. Yeah, that will work. I will message you definitely.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
have a good
Have
day.
a nice day. Bye bye.